Have you ever stared at your to-do list for hours, knowing exactly what you need to do, but somehow you just can't start? You tell yourself, I'm so lazy. Maybe you've heard it from teachers, parents, friends, or maybe you've repeated it to yourself so many times that you've started believing it. But what if you've been wrong this whole time? What if laziness isn't the real problem? What if your brain is actually trying to protect you? It sounds strange, but neuroscience suggests that what we call laziness is often something much deeper. Imagine you're standing at the edge of a freezing cold swimming pool. You know jumping in will only feel uncomfortable for a few seconds. After that, you'll probably enjoy it. But your brain doesn't care about what happens after. It only cares about the discomfort right now. So it whispers, maybe later. That's exactly how your brain treats difficult tasks. Studying, going to the gym, starting a project, making an important phone call, writing that first sentence. Your brain sees uncertainty, effort, possible failure, and immediately starts looking for a safer option. Checking your phone, watching one more video, scrolling social media, cleaning your desk, anything that feels easier. Your brain isn't trying to ruin your life, it's trying to save energy. Because for most of human history, energy was survival. Thousands of years ago, food wasn't guaranteed. Every calorie mattered. Our ancestors who wasted energy on unnecessary work were less likely to survive. So evolution rewarded brains that constantly asked, is this worth the effort? That ancient survival system still exists today. The problem is, modern life has changed much faster than our brains have. Your brain can't tell the difference between escaping a hungry predator and opening a spreadsheet. Both can trigger stress, both feel uncomfortable, so your brain reacts the same way: avoid, delay, protect. But there's another reason. Your brain hates uncertainty. Imagine someone asks you to solve a puzzle without telling you how difficult it is or whether you'll succeed. Most people hesitate, not because they're lazy, because uncertainty feels threatening. Your brain would rather choose a guaranteed small reward than risk failing for a bigger one. That's why social media is so addictive. Every swipe offers a tiny burst of dopamine, no risk, no effort, instant reward. Meanwhile, writing an essay might take hours before you feel any reward at all. Your brain naturally chooses the easier path. But here's the good news. Your brain is incredibly adaptable. Scientists call this neuroplasticity. Every time you do something difficult, even for just 5 minutes, you're teaching your brain that the task isn't actually dangerous. Over time, the resistance gets smaller. This is why successful people don't rely on motivation. They rely on reducing the barrier to getting started. Instead of saying, I'm going to study for 3 hours, they say, I'll study for just 5 minutes, instead of I'll run 10 kilometers. They put on their running shoes. That's it, because starting is usually the hardest part. Once you're moving, your brain often stops resisting. Think of it like pushing a heavy car. The first push takes the most effort. After that, momentum takes over. So the next time you catch yourself saying, I'm just lazy, pause for a moment. Ask yourself a different question. What is my brain trying to protect me from? Fear, failure, embarrassment, uncertainty? Because once you identify the real obstacle, you can actually overcome it. You're probably not fighting laziness. You're negotiating with a brain that evolved to keep you alive, not necessarily to help you finish your homework, build a business, or chase your biggest dreams. Understanding that difference might be the first step toward changing your life. So maybe you're not lazy after all. Maybe your brain is simply doing the job it was designed to do, and now you know how to work with it instead of against